General maintenance covers almost everything on the boat. Corrosion is a serious enemy. Cracking pipes, rusted up valves, corroded seacocks. Time bombs if they're not checked. Electrolysis is the interaction of two dissimilar metals. The effect of this phenomenon can be disastrous. With electrolysis, an electric current is generated which produces corrosion. This can eat through even the hull of a ship. Look at this example. What happens when a nut has been dropped to the bottom of the bilge? Over time, electrolysis can take place with quite disastrous consequences. Sacrificial anodes are fitted as a way of minimizing electrolysis, but these need replacing at intervals. Check them when you can and replace them when they're worn away. One area that's crucial but often gets forgotten is the bilges. This tends to become a resting place for old nuts, bolts and assorted debris. The result is that the bilge pumps can get blocked. Check the bilge pumps. If you have an automatic bilge pump, don't neglect the manual pump. Make sure it really does work. Of course, one of the main things your boat has to be is watertight, so it's worth doing a few checks to make sure that it is. Bulkheads, hatches, are they watertight? Have they moved or warped? Do they fit? It isn't good enough just to know where they are. Check and maintain them as often as you can. It's especially important to check your seacocks and valves. We all know the trouble with seacocks. They're right down in the bottom of the boat, awkward to get to, so they tend to get forgotten about. Up on deck again, tidiness makes a big difference. If you've got a proper place for most things and you're not wading across clutter all the time, you'll have a safer working environment. It'll make doing the job a lot easier as well. Of course, you'll be having to keep an eye on your scuppers when you're out at sea, especially when you have a catch or gear on deck. But again, you can make life a lot easier for yourself by making sure that there are no unnecessary bits and pieces of clutter on deck to start with, and that the scuppers are completely clear. Another danger is that of water trapped in net bins. Make sure they can drain properly.